All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, welcome to the Critics Corner, baby. It's your host, Bless, baby.
And I am your co-host, Major Gray. I salute.
Yeah, this is just the intro, you know what I'm saying, to tell us about it, just ourselves and shit, you know what I'm saying, too. But,
Yes, I'm about.
I'm a gentleman, so, I let my grab go. I let
I
Major Grave.
insist. I insist. Well, if you really want to pass it to me,
Torch.
okay, pass the torch. Well, I just like to start off by saying, I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying, that comes out, that's following us, watching us. We definitely want you to subscribe, follow,
Hit those like buttons,
hit
too,
them
nigga.
like buttons, you know what I'm
Those
saying?
thumbs up and shit.
I mean, because, when you come to this side of YouTube or any type of social media that you see our faces on, we're just going to try to do the best to give you the real. At any time, we're just going to be ourselves. But a little bit about who I am, I'm from the Jersey Shore. You know what I'm saying? I'm 46 years old. A lot of y'all might know my face from TikTok, bullshitting around, but, now it's about, trying to get more into this thing, start bringing news, start bringing, reality, you know what I'm saying? Start trying to get something for what we do. You know what I mean? Just not doing it's one thing to try to teach the nation, lead the nation, but we're basically righteous men at the end of the day. Now, we do have that other side because me and my man here are Geminis.
Right there on the wrist. Right there on the wrist.
Yeah,
That's
he got
Gemini.
it on the wrist, and I don't have any tattoos at all. But y'all probably seen a change in faces in me. So, as you can hear, we both are into music.
All
We
day.
both been doing it for how long? You been doing it for yourself?
Oh, man, shit. Probably like the late '80s, early '90s. You know what I'm saying? We used to mess around and shit with the old cassette shit. We used to take the cassettes and shit before the CDs, before that shit.
Wow.
But they get the introduction. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying too. We just trying to start this podcast. You know what I'm saying too. Just we talk about real shit. You know what I mean? Just like politics, conspiracy theories, you know what I'm saying, to what's going on. He's more into the sports, so he'll talk about the sports. I'm more into politics, I'll probably be more on that note. But just life, you know what I'm saying, too. A little about me, I ain't gonna get my age, this ain't no dating site, but
Well, it could be, you know what I'm saying?
It could be.
But hey.
Yeah, but I'm a married man, you know what I'm saying? I'm happily married. But yeah, we just here, we talking about life, some real shit, you know what I'm saying, too, just giving our opinions, you know what I'm saying, too, as long as free speech is still out there, because the shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying, too. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some comments in the comments, you know what I'm saying, that ain't probably gonna like what we said, but it is what it is. I'm entitled to my opinion, you know what I'm saying, too. I look at what the policies are, not what the politics do, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with Trump, I don't fuck with lying Kamala. I don't do that, you know what I'm saying, too. If you got two eyes to see, you could tell it was better 5 years ago, 6 years ago than it is now. Nigga, everything's expensive. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. But this is an introduction. We ain't gonna get into that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini. I speak my opinion. I'm passionate. You know what I'm saying to you?
Right.
We're gonna discuss topics. We're what I'm saying, it's a critics corner. Facts over feelings, facts over fiction, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But the facts over feelings sounds good, like you were saying earlier. But facts over fiction, I got, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to bring the paperwork. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't want to sit there.
We bringing the receipts, as y'all say these days.
Receipts. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas, young niggas, facts, man. Fuck all that, nigga.
Yeah, y'all say facts, but the shit don't be facts.
It's not even facts.
It just be feelings.
Yeah, all feelings. It's really all feelings. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying too, we're just gonna, we're gonna discuss things, like my boy Rav said, you know what I'm saying too, we're gonna, subscribe, like it, come through, we're gonna try at least do, 2 or 3 a week, you know what I'm saying too, maybe build it up more from that. We're just starting off the ground. Again, in the comment section, you made something you want to discuss. We even got an extra, a little extra seat right there. If niggas is around, come through a guest. Now I'm a righteous being all day, every day. I'm a man of the Lord at the beginning of the day. I'm a man of the Lord at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, we're righteous being. This is Switzerland, like John Wick. This is Switzerland. Don't come here with no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We can chill, we can smoke, we can drink, we can politic. You know what I'm saying? We can have heated arguments. Heated debates. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, it has to be all love. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not pushing no negative shit. I'm not a negative being. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that negative stuff, and I don't want to hear no brainwashing shit. I don't want to hear that. This and that. I don't want to hear no BS. You know what I'm saying? We want to talk some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, this is the introduction. Just us. This is me. You know what I'm saying? Bless. You know what I'm saying, T? So that's my nigga Major Gray. You know what I'm saying? We do spit. I'm a freestyler. You know, we've been spitting since, I mean, it's long,
Oh
long,
man,
long, long
man,
time.
wow, man.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. I got like probably thousands. Actually, no, let me exaggerate. We got hundreds of songs, dude, on my storage and shit. And
Yeah, yeah. Give us our and give us our what was that little thing called? Hey, Mister Too Much, if you out there,
yeah,
give us our podcast.
the MP3 nigga.
Yeah, the MP3 you stole, man. Yeah, because you started sounding a lot like us, man. After a while, man.
Look, but I want to give a shout out to my nigga E. He down in Florida.
Big shout outs to E, man.
Yeah, my nigga Cass. He out
man,
in PA.
love.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she be getting information like that, but you know.
Big shout outs to Shafiq.
Yeah, Shafiq. You know what I'm saying? He out there, in Midwest. You know
what I'm saying? Wish you well on your, on your travels. Hope things work out for you.
My favorite artist, you know what I'm saying, to around here in my local town is Shy Ray.
You like that bum ass motherfucker, dude?
You know your brother.
Man, man, that brother, dude, man. Yeah.
He's
nah, that's my brother, everybody. Y'all seen him, Shy Ray 609.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Big shout outs to everyone that's doing it out here. You know what I mean? But,
man, love to my peoples and my friends and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying, too. But again, we're going to try to start off each podcast with a little freestyle. Like the first one was a little longer than I anticipated. And I just wanted to get snippets. But, who knows if the beat is copyright? I don't know. But anyway, that's
no sooner than later.
Freestyle, y'all niggas, that was all freestyle. I ain't sitting there for a week trying to write shit down on paper.
Yeah, this is right on the spot.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we still got that at us at any time, any place.
Yeah,
we are the tag team champions of Off the Mind and fuck that shit that Trish said years ago.
Now, and we got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, too, we got a lot of music, you know what I'm saying, too. Again, I got to go to the archives, but it's a lot of music, throughout time, you know what I'm saying. I hear a lot of music now. There's some good shit out there, you know what I'm saying, but the majority of the shit is garbage pushed by these niggas at the tops, trying, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot
pushing
of
agendas,
you know what I'm saying. Because now you can let's keep it real. It's like a gang culture now, you know what I'm saying. Everybody has to be a gang. They got to be, dude. Shit is crazy to me, nigga. Like, this is my gang right here, nigga. There's no affiliation. We ain't throwing no signs, nigga. Like, that's my nigga down in Florida, my nigga, my niggas that I grew up with, my niggas that I know, you know what I'm saying, too. We ain't rapping no colors, we ain't rapping no streets, we ain't rapping nothing, but, at the end of the day, nigga, them niggas would die and ride and die when nigga, like the bad boys, ride and die, nigga.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we multicultural on this side of YouTube. It's like, I mean, I guess y'all can tell that. You understand what I'm saying?
And all races. We invite all, I don't care
all races.
I don't care. You're black, you're brown, you're white, you're Asian, you're Indian. I don't care what your shit is. I don't care what you believe
Bring
in.
your opinion.
If you're Muslim, if you're Christian, if you're Catholic, if you're Buddhism, if you're Hindu, you're Judaism, whatever it is, nigga, come through. We could politic. You know what I'm saying? Again, forewarning, nigga, this is a Switzerland, nigga. So you got to keep it neutral, calm your ass down, because, I do got a couple of things that we keep intact. You understand what I'm saying, too? I ain't the same young whippersnapper I was before, but I got some
I definitely ain't doing the shit that I was doing in my 20s.
And I can legally carry in 36 states. So, you know what I'm saying, too. So,
just to be pre-warned.
Yeah, it's a pre-warned, because, this is my domain, so you come over here, nigga, you don't act a fool, just come here, have a good time, and you just keep it pushing after that. That's it, man.
That's it. Sit back, have a couple of, sips. You know what I'm saying? Bring your twigs with you. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get your motherfucking high on.
But this is supposed to be the introduction.
Yeah.
So,
we just giving them a little piece of everything.
Shout out to my nigga Time, because I linked up with Rav through Time and shit, what I'm saying?
Or vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Yeah. I knew a lot of people you knew, and you knew a lot of people I knew, but we never linked up until we were like in our 20s and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, too? But again, you know what I'm saying, too?
This is my brother.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, this podcast, this is our opinions, you know what I'm saying, too? We speak, you do your own research, entertainment purposes only, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying, too? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. No, we know, that, I understand law and all this good shit. So, we're not threatening nobody. We're not trying to spit negativity or, bullshit. But again, at the end of the day, facts over fiction.